Start ready. Hello, Varma. What are you
Hey,
doing here?
Ram.
Yo, what's
Mm,
good?
yeah, everything's good.
Yeah, what are you doing here? Are you looking for books? I mean, I'm here looking for books.
No, man, I'm looking for love.
You're looking for love?
Yeah,
Oh man, I guess we're not leaving this place then.
even though it's hard to accept, it's the fact, man.
Ah man. Well, while I'm here and you're here, why not I ask you a couple of questions? Since it's been a
Couple of
long while
questions.
since I last met you.
Can.
Yeah?
Why not?
Okay. Let's start with if you were able to teach a subject in school,
Hmm.
what subject would that be?
Hmm. Maybe mathematics and physics.
Mm-hmm.
Since
Mm-hmm.
I have a knack for mathematics, I really love maths. And then during my Form 4 and Form 5, I was really good at physics also. So maybe either two lah. But I really hate teaching. I'm not really good at teaching. But if I have to teach one subject, it's either maths or physics.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I see.
Mm.
Now, I know as we have a lot of habits. So, is there any habit that you wish you could break right now?
Habit, eh? I would say overthinking. It's because like certain times when I started to overthink, right, I like it takes very long time, like I start overthinking, like I go to bed at 10 like that, and then I start overthinking. Sometimes I won't sleep the whole day, the whole night, then the next day I would go to the class, then I couldn't focus on the class. So overthinking basically kills you, man. But the thing about overthinking is you're always prepared for anything.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Now, what about your favorite songs or your favorite lyrics of all time?
Favorite song. Okay, favorite songs, if you ask me, it would be Perfect by Ed Sheeran. He's one of the greatest lyricists I ever liked lah. And then favorite lyrics would be in that song as well lah. Baby, I'm dancing in the darks with you between my arms, barefoot on the ground, listening to our favorite song, and blah 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 blah. Yeah, I know
Okay.
I didn't make it really good. Just hope you bear with it lah.
No, it was good. It was good. So now, what is something that you don't see yourself doing in the next 10 years to come?
10 years. I would say getting married.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I would get married, but settling down, like having a family, like leading a family, it's a big commitment. So I would say that thing lah. Like it would take more than 10 years for me to get into that mindset of getting married, having kids, leading a good family, and blah blah blah. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that would be it lah.
I see. Is there something that you wish you were good at?
Communicating, man.
Mm-hmm.
I'm really bad at communicating. I'm I'm an introvert, so for me it's like really hard to connect with people and talk to them. But if I get connected to them, it would be I would be most extroverted person there lah. But for me to initiate the conversation and to make it nicer, it's like really hard thing to do.
Mm-hmm. I see. Um, what do you usually do to relax these days?
Relax. There are a lot, man. There are a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Since I came to uni, like okay, I used to watch anime, used to watch movies, and yeah, I did a lot of stuff during my school days, during my SPM time. You know, right? SPM is the most stressed time
Yeah.
of a student's life.
Yeah.
So and then since I came uni, I didn't have much time to do any of that. It's like always packed with one after another thing,
Mm-hmm.
club activities and with that. So for me, like it's always like listening to songs, like I don't know whether I brought my earpods. Yeah, I brought my earpods. These are the things keeping me always relaxed. So I don't know. Without this, I wouldn't be relaxed at all. So songs, generally I listen to songs.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
I see. Now, before we get into the three really juicy questions that I have planned for
Juicy.
you, so let's talk about maybe a piece of advice you would give to your former 9-year-old self.
Myself. Okay. So I've like I've made a lot of bad choices in my life. I've chased dreams. To chase my dreams, I've neglected happiness. I've missed my childhood a lot. I've sacrificed a lot. So if I would give advice to my 9-year self, my advice would be don't always chase your dream. Yeah, chasing your dream is important, but having fun is also equally important. And then I've lost a lot of friends also just because I wanted to chase my dreams. So yeah, that would be my advice. Maybe don't always focus on what's important, your studies. It's important, it's really important, but that would be a time that where you have to make a stand for yourself and have to have fun, not just having fun do some other stuff like activities, spend time with your family, friends, and then don't ever make stupid choices for anything, especially for relationships. So I've made a lot of stupid choices. I won't say stupid. At that time, I didn't realize how immature I was. So that's one thing. And then don't rush into anything. Take your time to think about that, and then focus on your things. And then be yourself. Maybe don't always how to say think what others would think if you do that thing lah. So that would be my advice. And live a life lah. And if can, get a girlfriend.
Yeah, I think that's on everybody's plan,
Yeah.
but it doesn't really happen to everybody, does it?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Speaking of juicy,
Juicy.
and also speaking of girlfriends,
Girlfriend.
um,
Yeah.
what would be your best ideal first date?
Best ideal first date. If I had to be honest lah, I'm not really eligible to answer that question because I've went on one date. I don't know whether it is considered a date or an outing kind of stuff, but it's just something but it didn't go the way I planned it would go lah. The thing I would say to anyone who wants to go on a first date, who wanna give the best experience to their respective partners, it would be the first thing is quality is always over the quantity. Doesn't matter how many days you bring her, it's about the time you give to her, the amount of time you're spending with her, the things you guys do, the activities and everything. That's the first thing you have to consider. The second thing would be don't plan anything. If you plan and then if that thing didn't go as the way you planned, you would get stressed, and then you wouldn't be able to give your best on that date lah. So my first date advice would be either go for lunch or go to a cafe, have some drinks and something like that. Then make sure the cafe or the place you guys went for the lunch is located near to a park, so you guys can have a walk to the park. You guys just can walk, and then during that time you guys can have a chit chat, and yeah, then after going to the park, just start talking about some important questions about your future and everything lah. It allows you to get connect to the person a bit more easily lah. And one more important thing, where is it? Don't rely on this. Don't rely on this, man. Okay, nowadays is online dating things is getting popular, so don't use this. Just be there in real.
Okay. Another question for you. Um, of course, before you go on a date, you probably fall in love with somebody.
Mm.
So how do you know when you have fallen for somebody?
It's really hard. It's complicated, really, man. But if there's a popular belief, people will say, if you're in love, you just feel happy. Like it's the popular belief. Like everyone say it won't hurt you or you won't feel anything else rather than just being happy with that person. But it's not really true love. Being in love certain times mean like you have to feel all the emotions. Yeah, the thought about them would make you feel happy. Yes, this true. But sometimes you'll get sad, you'll get mad at them just because of their actions. They might do it intentionally or unintentionally, but it would affect your feelings. If it affects your emotions, your thought, then you're in love. It's like it's something that I felt, and then I'm telling you guys that. And if you're in love, one common thing that every guy and girl would do is you girls would not probably show their emotions because they are really good at it. Guys would always become and do stupid things just to impress the girl. And that's when you're in love. Then yeah, be in love, spread love.
Okay, last question
Last
to wrap it
questions.
all up.
Okay.
What are you most enchanted by?
Okay, what am I most enchanted by? I would say, okay, when I first came to Uni 10, I met someone. I met someone. Okay, I had few conversations with that person. Now, I don't want to tell now what's going on. It's complicated. But the thing is, like, I felt something. I got attracted or fell in love, or you can say anything, just because of her eyes. Literally, I didn't see her eyes for like I just saw her eyes like sorry, just saw her eyes for like 3 or 4 weeks. She was always wearing a mask. I couldn't see her face. Then the first moment I saw her face is like that's the moment I was like, okay, that's the one. I'm not letting her go. And then that happened like you have to see movies, man. Everything happened in this story is like basically collaborations of multiple romance stories. So yeah, eyes, not eyes of every people, just that one person. And then I hope that one person doesn't watch this video.
Okay, I think I know who you're talking about, but let's just leave it at there, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, I think that's all the questions that I have for now.
Yeah.
So
I
yeah,
thought you were going to do the 73 questions, man.
73. Nah, the whole Vogue thing is just too much, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's best we leave it at 10.
Mm.
So yeah, it's nice talking to you. Hope to see you soon, and I'm looking forward to you asking me a couple of questions.
Yeah.
So
I hope
yeah,
that I
yeah,
could
yeah.
be.
You will. So yeah. Bye bye.
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 Wish me luck.
Sama.